If you're using MetaTrader, you know how annoying it is to calculate your lot size every single time that you have to enter into a position. You have in MetaTrader two options to enter into position. Either you can use a one-click buttons up here, or you can right-click and then place a pending order. But regardless which way that you're using, you have to calculate your lot size. And I mean, it can be done, but it's just annoying, right? You normally figure out what do you want to risk. You take that risk amount, you divide that by your stop loss in pips times the pips value of the instrument that you're trading. And that's annoying if you use different size stop loss and different risk amounts, especially if you want to then risk a percentage of your account balance. Then it takes one more step in the calculation. To get around that, I made the Smart Trade Control. It's just an expert advisor that attaches to the chart, and then that does all the calculations for you. So you just hit a button right here, and then you're going to get a risk reward type of box here appearing on the chart. You can drag these lines up and down. Let's say you want to enter a short position right there. Let's say you want to risk a cash amount. So down here you have your risk model. So let's say you want to risk a cash amount and you want to risk, let's just say $500. Why not? Then you'll see that it updates over here. It's never exact to the exact point, and that's because the lot step, so we can only increment by 0.01 at a time. So it might be a few dollars off, but it's close to it. And that's just how it is in MetaTrader, regardless if you're using this or if you're manually placing your orders. If you want to enter this short down right now, you can either click the sell button, or you can hit the hotkey for entering sell. So I'm just going to do that right now, and immediately we have here our sell position. We can also place pending orders. So let's say we want to enter a limit buy down here. Maybe this is a very bullish bar and we see sort of like a demand zone. We want to place here a stop loss down here, and we're targeting the highs up here, and you just place pending limit. And again, here now I'm risking 2% of the account balance, so that's going to be on this account, I guess, at like about $100 more or less. So we place that one already there. Let's say we want to have a secondary target up here. We're risking again on this one, we're just risking 1%, so we just change that to 1% there, and then we place another pending order as such. So now we have two pending orders right here. You'll see that the lot or the volume, the lot size is different because they're risking different amounts. You could also have another stop loss. You can do as you want, really. But that's a very easy way to enter into the market, or place pending orders and calculate everything for you. So let me just close these. Other functionalities here with the risk reward. Again, I'll go into detail on how to use the expert advisor in detail if you sign up for the 7-day free trial, or if you're purchasing one of the long-term options. Then you'll get access to the full video tutorial, video guide, how to install, how to set it up, and how to use what each of the settings, each of the sections here in the different pages, what they're all doing. So we go into full detail on that. This is just a quick overview. So again, we have the risk reward buttons here. The second button here basically releases. So that's for placing pending orders. You can set a fixed RR, and you choose that down here. So let's say I want to use a 1.5 R. So now no matter what you do, that's always going to stick at 1.5. You have the optionality to freeze. So if you just move the stop, the midline now, everything moves together. If this is not checked, then they move separately. You have here functionality of an ATR stop loss. So if you just activate that now, do as such. Now that basically means that the stop loss is locked at the average size of the last 14 bars, so it's adjusting to volatility. Of course, you can change the amount of bars that we're looking at. You can change the time frame. So if you're scalping or something, you can maybe have that on a lower time frame. And then you have your multiplier down here. So if you want to give yourself a little bit more wiggle room, maybe you want to have 3 times the average size of the last X bars. And you see down here also in pips what that equals to. So that's $25. Of course, that's still then going to, when you enter a position, it's still going to, the lot size is still changing depending on which option you choose here in the monetary or in the risk model. A few other things here on the different pages here, you just have anything related to positions, manually modifying your positions. First of all, you can put your own trade comments, so if you want to personalize that, so it's maybe your name that says in the trade history and the trade log, you just write here my trade comment, and that might be your name or whatever, then you'll see that in the history showing up as such instead of saying smart trade control. You can close partials, you can enter a ticket number and then close a percentage of any position that you have open. You can delete pending orders. Here we have automated trading modifications, so you have break even, trailing stop, cumulative take profit, cumulative stop loss. These you might not know what they are. If you look at my live trade demonstrations, you'll see I use this extensively. They're really good for scalping. But again, I'll explain everything in detail, how to use all of these things. You have different options here. You can either trail by money, trail by pips, trade by RR, trail by percentage, and the same for trailing stop and break even. The same goes for cumulative take profit and cumulative stop loss. So again, I'll go into detail how to use these things inside the full guide. Then you have grid page here with grid functionality. So that's you basically, if you're using grids, you just press a button and you get some lines up on the chart. Of course, you can drag these to where you want. You can drag them all at the same time. You can change it over here. Let's say you want to put 5 grids, and maybe you only want to put a buy grid for now. Let's say you come down here, you think if price comes down here, it's going to shoot back up. You want to put 5 positions. You can change the spacing here. You can set the first lot. Let's say we put that to 1, and then we use a lot multiplier of 1.2. Now you'll see that then the lot size for each new position is a little bit higher, and that can be helpful in many ways when you're grid trading, but of course that can also be dangerous. Again, when we're using these, you need to activate your cumulative take profit and cumulative stop loss, and that's automatically going to place your take profit and your stop loss once each of these positions are being triggered. Again, go into full detail inside the video course or the guide and how to use it. I just wanted to give a quick demonstration of the different pages here. So again, sign up for the 7-day free trial. I'll send you you can download the expert file automatically, but I need to manually activate your license key. So that might take a few hours depending on what time of the day it is, but you'll get access immediately. Then you can try it for free for 7 days. For 7 days, you can watch the video tutorial and then just try it out. And yeah, it doesn't cost anything. I'm sure you're gonna love it. So let me know if you have any questions, and talk to you later.